Hey, what's going on, folks? I actually made this video seeing some posts from some of my favorite content creators. And I'm going to keep it broad because I want it to also be relevant to anyone that watches. I want to give a shout out to my homie Lex Luthor because he told Clark, he was like a hero is defined as pretty much the greatness of his villain, the greatness of his adversary, bro. If you a hero and you out here fighting scrubs, no one's really going to respect you like that. That's why no one really respects the Flash like that. So what am I saying? So specifically, you're a big content creator. You got 400,000 subscribers. And, it's somebody. And I hate to make things about followings, but here's the point. Don't get wrapped up in, oh my gosh, she cares about followings and it determines value. Yes and no. But you got 400,000 subscribers, which means 400,000 people support and love what you do and want to see you. Some homie on Twitter with 20 followers, is outraged at something that you said. You screenshot, give them the recognition or whatever because, you're mad at them. They went from 20 subscribers to 40 subscribers, doubled their following because you're giving them the attention, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's your ops? That's your ops? So at some point, it kind of looks bad. And look at you guys in real life and consider who your ops is. Because I got inspired by reading content creators, but it goes to anyone in general. See, you might say that's stupid, don't get hit in the face and stuff like that. And that's besides the point. But see my nose? Yo, I got banged up, man. When I tell you, if I were to show you who my ops was, right? 230-pound doctor. Yeah, some doctors can really throw down. 210-pound, amateur boxer, all right? Another homie who's just 6'3", been doing Muay Thai all his life, but now he's doing boxing, right? I've lost to all these people, right? I'm not even bragging like, oh, Lee is tough. Most of the time when I get into a sparring situation, it's someone who's more experienced than me, I lose. So I'm not here act like I'm an elite fighter or whatever, but hear me out. If I were to show you my ops and say, you fight them, right? I know my ops is going to be proud. I'm going to be proud to say, yeah, that's the dude, right? But if your ops is someone like some keyboard warrior looking like Rudy, with all no disrespect if you do look like Rudy, but it's just funny to me. And then it's like, yo, that's your ops, bro? That's who's stressing you out? That's who's ruining your day? That's who has you on, that's who is on your mind? Got you making, 10-hour-long videos from week after week, you know what I'm saying? So again, I wanted to make this not just a complaint or one of those things, but anyone should be able to relate to this, bruh. You got goals or things that you're trying to accomplish, and you let in some random customer that, went through your line, ruin your day or whatever. They're nobody to you, generally speaking. They're nobody. It's like, yo, when you tell me who ruined your day, I want to be like, yo, that's the person that ruined your day? That's why I love villains sometimes in these shows, man. Shout out to my homie Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout out to my homie Aizen. Because it's like, yo, Ichigo lost? To who? Yo, Aizen, bro, he ran the whole squad. Every captain got beat, bro. Even the head captain. Everyone got their fade ran, man. Ichigo was the only hope. He couldn't do it. And not alone, that is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Goku, Yugi lost? Yo, to some nobody? God, Kaiba said it best. You lost your dual monster championship to some nobody? Do you remember the energy that Kaiba had? It wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't just that Yugi lost. Yugi losing to Kaiba. Yugi losing to Maximilian Pegasus. Okay, he had the Millennium Eye. Homie was cheating. You lost to some nobody? That's what got Kaiba outraged. It took me a long time to get to that point. But that's what I was saying, man. I'm looking at it as like, yo, that's who got you, son? Now, mind you, I need this encouragement myself. Every now and then, I'm gonna get outraged. Someone's gonna have to show me this video. We all fall into it. And there's also a difference between highlighting something from an educational perspective. Sometimes I'll screenshot it. If I'm in the right mindset, someone will say something, I'll screenshot it and I'll ask about it. Or someone will say something, I screenshot it and say, this is why we do X, Y, and Z. But I try not to make it the focus of my energy in a negative way where there's no constructive recovery, okay? If you have 400,000 followers on any platform and you don't get comments that hate you, you're not growing is really what it is. Because anytime you're growing, and let me relate it, because I don't want to stick to just YouTube. Anytime you're exposing yourself to growth, more business, more opportunities, you put out a video, get a whole new bunch of subscribers. Anytime you're putting yourself in a position of growth, you are going to get some setbacks. You are going to get negative people and such like that. That's like, that's almost a good thing sometimes. Like, I'm facing new opportunity, and that's why I'm facing some of these challenges. The challenges don't really occur when you're not facing new opportunity. Again, when I told you about the people that were beating me, they're all people with generally more experience than me. So yeah, I'm getting beat up. When I tell you about it, I'm like, yeah, man, this is my opportunity for growth, to become a better fighter and better in fitness, et cetera, right? See, there's something to it. My arms only start yo, look at the gun show, bro. Look at the gun show. Look at the gun show. Look at the gun show. My arms only start burning me when I do new workouts or reach new milestones that my body's not used to, and then I feel, the burning or the pain in my muscles, right? So when you face negativity, oftentimes in life, and it's not always, I'm talking about really from like a business point of view, and I was thinking more of YouTube. I'm still trying to get to relate to other people. But yeah, it's more related to YouTube, and just think about how it relates to you, because it's going to be, if I'm too vague, I'm going to lose the message. If you're a YouTuber and you are growing, you are going to face people that are negative. In your first couple subscribers, not so much. They're your friends, your family, your loved ones, people that support you. Eventually, you start getting these negative people, and that is a good thing. Fam, every time I have times of peace, the channel is barely growing. I see the subscribers double or triple, negativity. I used to hate it. Now I'm like, oh, damn, that means we're growing. That means we're reaching a new fan base that has no idea what my personality is. They're being exposed to it for the first time, and they are outraged. Great. We'll weed those people out by ignoring them, and then those that like us will stay. You know what I mean? And or that negativity is feedback for me to reduce something that I'm doing so that I don't keep getting those negative remarks. Now you say, oh, Lee, don't change. Content creation it's a business. So sometimes negative comments, they're feedback. So I can either reject that feedback, not take on the growth, stagnate, struggle to take care of my family, editors, etc., or I can acknowledge that as feedback, make the change, and go for the better. If they're saying things like your take is stupid, well, that's not a constructive thing. If they're saying you talk too much on the important dialogue, that's actually constructive. It's like, okay, we could talk, but we don't have to talk over, every scene. Got it, So anyways, you are defined by your ops. I want to know when you tell me that this is the person that bothered you, that it was worth it. So like, I might just go pick up beef with Joe Fresh randomly. I might go holler at the homie Alonzi from the UK. You know what I mean? I might just do it. It's like, oh man, Lee's beefing with Joe Fresh. Yeah, let our fan. I'm joking. Much love to the homie. But dang, I did this video shirtless because I was proud of myself. Very, very proud of myself. I told Director Nasty, I was like, yo, shirtless videos is coming. I'm not showing below, though. I just felt like my arms and my upper area felt pretty good, but that's as far as I'm going to show. But yeah, my face completely bodied. All it was, man, I was supposed to slip. I didn't move out the way. Pop, got hit. It happens. Anyways, I'm out, guys.